What we have going on inside this exhibit, there's a wall full of our ancestors' names that were on the Dolls Roll, which is super exciting. If you are a Freedmen descendant and a Cherokee citizen, you can come in here and you most definitely will be able to find one of your ancestors' names on that wall with their Dolls Roll number. It's the stories of our ancestors being shared with everyone today. Without our community, without the Freedmen descendants sharing their stories and us having the opportunity to put that out there for you all, we wouldn't be able to have this exhibit. So we're truly thankful for all of the Freedmen descendants that submitted their stories, submitted their artwork, and we're able to now share a lot of what was not told about the history of the Freedmen.
Yeah, so any part of Marshals history, especially the frontier Marshals that are centered, right around here in Fort Smith, is so many direct connections to Cherokee Nation history that you can't escape telling the story. And so throughout the process of creating the permanent exhibit, we had members of the Cherokee Nation and the Intertribal Council as part of the exhibit creation process. So we get to tell some of the stories about the United States and about the Cherokee Nation and the kind of the interaction between the two entities within our Frontier Marshals Gallery, and it's pretty powerful.
I am connected to this exhibit because I have ancestors on this wall. My grandfather, my great grandmother, and her children are on this wall. So it is my history. Oh, it's very powerful. I mean, it puts you, you walk into the room and you understand that it is, it's you, it's your family. So it's very powerful. I am the first Secretary of State of Freedmen descent. So I have a platform. I'm grateful to use that platform to share the story and also hopefully build a path for other Cherokee Nation freedmen.
A lot of the things that the chief said were very emotional because he speaks to truth, and so that's important. We don't have to hide the truth. This is not about a thing that you did to me. This is about a thing that was done, and so we don't have to hide that thing. We don't have to be embarrassed about that thing, but that thing can repeat itself if we don't address it. And so he was able to speak to that thing. That made me very emotional because a lot of times we're trying to bury truth, and we shouldn't have to bury the truth. But like I said, coming in, seeing the pictures, attaching that to tribe, but then seeing it in writing on the wall, it validates the struggle, the fight. And so again, very honored to be here today.
I feel like exhibits like this are important because without these, you don't hear about the history of the stories that occurred previously. It's been hidden, no one speaks of it. But then whenever you take a bold move and you request stories to be shared from individuals that were burdened or suppressed, this is the opportunity to learn the history from those individuals. So this is very important to share. You'll never get this in the books. This is coming from the hearts and the families that experience or their loved ones experience things. I've seen individuals come into the exhibit and look at the walls and see their ancestors' name and it connected them immediately. I've seen them shed tears. I've seen people laugh and smile seeing images of their loved ones. I've seen so many different ways that it's affected individuals, but it's an overwhelming experience at first, and then it's a breathe and let's heal. I love it.